the hell is this? Healing spray. I have no idea what scenarios are, by the way. Like, I'm not sure if they're still really a thing. From my understanding, they're like more story-based, I think. Right, where am I looking for? Raids, right. Classic. Only one I need. Scarlet Halls. Only one I need. I forget which one it is, too. I thought the Scarlet Halls actually has like some kind of weird loft section of the place. And I think that might be the one I need. Like, I've never been there. Period. Oh god, the Horde. Let's not mess with the Horde. But I actually forgot that if I had looked at my follower thing, like if I could scare, where is she? White Man was here, and for some reason it didn't click to me that they were talking about the Scarlet Crusade lady. And Arise My Champion is even a fucking reference to her. I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't click. It just didn't. But I really need a fucking way to get my order resources. Other than just questing. Like, I have no problem with questing. But for some reason, my latency is off the charts. That might explain things. Why is my latency so bad if I'm losing internet connection? The stream seems to be coming out fine. Why is my latency so bad? Maybe it's always been that way and I just haven't seen it. I have no idea. Oh, well, the Scarlet Crusade is still around. They are still definitely a thing. Where do I need to go? Inside? Yes, indeed. Okay. Inside we shall go. I love it. Even Blizzard is okay with making you go for this kind of crap. They're perfectly fine with it. This person likes the classic Death Knight look. I personally kind of do too. I'm not going to lie. This is a very cool look. But I have a very specific kind of look I'm going to go with True Death. I was originally thinking maybe fire-based, but after giving it some thought, I might go with classic Death Knight. I don't know what I'd go with, but something dark. Definitely dark. Gotta fit me. Do I literally have to go into the dungeon? Oh, dear. I think I do. Oh, things are changing. Okay. I believe that is the sign that we're going into it. Yes, we are. Hello! Okay. So now we're basically in a scenario type situation. Holy fuck.
I am here to serve.
It is good that you are here, Deathlord. Oh, yes. Resources, too. I think that'll be enough to finally do some research, too. Deathlord, True Death. The battle has already begun. Good. We take on the Scarlet Crusade. Zealots. Without comparison. I like their swords. I like. We like.
Well met.
We have a single purpose here. To raise Sally Whitemane as a Death Knight of the Ebon Blade. Such is our goal, and we will see through with it. Or see it through, my bad. However, the Scarlet Crusade has terrorized the people of Azeroth long enough. Therefore, our work here this day will not be done until every Crusader has fallen, every stone is crumbled, and every banner burned. Come, Deathlord. Let us bring ruin upon the Scarlet Crusade. I'm okay with this. I don't like the Scarlet Crusade. The only way we could actually weaponize them in any way is to use them against the Forsaken. But that would be the dark thing to do for sure. And they definitely are not good people at all. We underestimate the number of Scarlet Crusaders still residing in the monastery. The battle for control of the cathedral is taking too long. It's time to take a more resourceful approach to the battle. Here we go. Raise the fallen Crusaders, yes, as ghouls, and send them back into battle against their brothers and sisters. The Scarlet Crusade will not be able to hold back the tide of undeath for long, indeed. This is exactly why the undead always win. They really do. In almost every situation, they almost always win. The good thing I like about these kind of... Wow, we took her out quick. The thing I like about these kind of situations is, there's no one else to counter quest me, if you know what I mean. Like, others that can get in my quest way. When it comes to instances like this. And we're destroying them. Man. They're standing no chance. Mass graves raised. They really aren't standing a chance. There's Nazgrim again. Being the boss that he is.
Are there none among the Scarlet Crusade with the strength to challenge me?
They really are weak. I don't understand. Like, I'm just tearing them to shreds. It's probably our gear at this point. They destroyed the Crusade. Shall destroy all who carry the Scourge's tank. Yeah, good luck with that. Obviously, the Crusade is against the Scourge, but hey. I have a very set, by roleplay standards, very set kind of traditional way I go about this character. Not traditional, but a very set way I had to go about this character. So I'm going to probably go Death Knight-y, but I'm going to have like a specific thing. I really can't explain it. Like, I've seen some really good, like, flame stuff, don't get me wrong, but that's not the route we're going to go down for this. For my Xel'crin character, I'm sure we will. My Demon Lord, but that's because Xel'crin is based off of Xel'crin, and Xel'crin is also based off of me. True Death is if I was a fucking Death Knight, which, frankly, I'm not. I don't think. In real life, I'd probably fight more like a Demon Hunter. Fucking hell, but, oh, that's hard to say, I don't know. Very hard to say. I want to be a Demon Hunter, let me put it to you that way. Like, they fight like that, super fast and stuff, but in real life, I don't know, I might be more like a Death Knight. I don't know. You know what I mean? And obviously, you're like, what the fuck do you mean? You can't be more like either of them. They're not, they're fictional. And if you're saying that, you must not play RPGs for, not for a living, but you know. I know, complete straw man. Obviously, what I mean is, obviously, is my response to that. Obviously, I know I'm not going to raise the dead from the fucking earth. But what I mean by that is, like, big, bulky plate mail and shit, if you know what I mean. That's what I pretty much mean. I am not Jason size at all, but I think kind of tall. It was weird. It's back in Pennsylvania, where I came from, I was considered really tall. Here, I guess I'm, like, average, which is kind of funny to me. Pennsylvania, I was, like, the giant of the school for a while there. The only person who beat me was, a guy whose name I'd rather not say on here, because he probably would find out in a minute. So, I don't hate him, that guy. We just had a big fight, and that was pretty much it. And I don't want to, you know, give him ammunition if for whatever reason he wants to restart that fight. Anyway. But yeah, the Scarlet Crusade is just getting slaughtered. I'm doing unbelievable amounts of damage to them really fast.
I am yours to command.
It's crazy.
None shall oppose.
Like, I remember these quests actually were kind of hard before. Now I'm just like, pfft. And that's because obviously, you know, I'm 110. I have good gear for my level, I guess. To some degree. Alright, let's do this. This will be the last of the dead to have risen. And soon we shall now begin to bring Whitemane to our side. I kind of wish they did it in dungeon format, just so I could get that achievement for it, you know. Oh, sorry, I couldn't breathe there for a minute. Fucking sickness, man. I swear, like, every big YouTuber is getting sick too. So, well, this is what funny. This is what funny. I joked on Twitter. Is this a sign I'm becoming a big YouTuber? Or I'm destined to be a big YouTuber? My bad. And yeah. There's the Scarlet Crusade will pay for their crimes. Leave me alone. I'm trying to turn in quests here.
I am yours to command.
Will pay for their crimes. Soon the monastery shall fall, and with it, so does the Scarlet Crusade's last hope for survival. Indeed. Raise an army. Soon the Scarlet Crusade shall be overrun, Death Lord True Death. The battle is nearly finished. Oh god, this is the commander. But yeah, obviously I had no problem with paladins. For God's sakes, one of my best friends is a paladin. Tyrius reference. But these guys are insane. I don't even think Tyrion. I say that like it's bad. But I don't think Tyrion would have ever approved of this. Tyrion, I didn't mean it like Tyrion's a bad guy, you know. Tyrion was one of the best. For a reason. But, you know.
I am here to serve.
Anyway.
I am yours to command.
There is only one more obstacle standing between us and the tomb of Sally Whitemane. High Commander, good child, guards the path to the tomb. Although he is a zealot and a murderer, he is still a hardened knight who has dedicated his life to the eradication of our kind. He should not be underestimated. Slay him, and our work here will be nearly done.
We do what the living cannot.
That's the whole thing. Like, they've done some pretty bad things. To be fair, I don't know. Like, when you think about it, the undead, you know, they kind of were loyal to the cause, but at the same time, it's just, you know, one of those terrible things. Like, they were the group that refused peace and chose war, and this is what's going to happen in return, obviously. So, in we go. Oh, there. To be fair, though, who could ever forget Lordaeron and what Arthas did? Terrible thing. But these are no longer Arthas's Death Knights, so. And I know I'm like apologizing for the Star Crusade here, but that's why I'm trying to explain it. Like, it's one of those bad situations where it's like, clearly, oh god, shit has gone down in here. It's one of those situations like if you're raised to hate the undead, and then suddenly the undead come in like, we want to be your friends. How are you gonna react? Well, violently. Apparently things went bad in here. What the hell? Jesus. Whoa.
We alone stand vigil in the night.
Hi, Taurus. Or Thoris. Apparently he just destroyed them all.
Those who terrorize the innocent have no place in this world or the next.
But they definitely, yeah, that is one
The realm
thing.
of shadow offers little respite to the souls of the wicked.
The Scarlet Crusade is really bad. Like, that's the whole thing about them. They use the light in the name of evil, and that's the problem with them. That's why they're a crusade, pretty much. Is that Blizzard's story on it. But, you know, I'm not trying to feel bad for them. To be fair, I don't know all their atrocities, because, you know, I'm not the most lore-heavy person. I know a fair bit, but still. And, you know, obviously, when we talk about this thing, though, we also must remember we're talking about the leadership a lot of the time. Like, they're saying those who carry the Scourge's taint must be killed. Like, I don't know. I understand it, okay? That's what I'm saying. I understand it. I wouldn't do it, obviously, because, you know, I'm a deaf man. These people...
I am here to serve.
Obviously, frankly, I wouldn't go to war with them at all. I'd try and achieve peace. But you get what I mean. I'm going too nerdy on you. I just want you all to have a thing. That's all. Bad people. For sure. I just want you to have a thing. That's all. And obviously, we know which one is stronger. Because, you know, the Silver Hand overtook the fucking Scarlet fucking Crusade. They, Scarlet Crusade, no, they are not the good guys, for sure. I'd happily take the Silver Hand over them. Tyrion and all them. They're much better. They genuinely believe in their cause. A shame he died. There's a lot of forces, and they're all just dying so quickly. I hope the High Commander guy will give up more of a challenge. See, these guys are lasting longer. The champions seem to be able to fight. Like, they're taking more hits. Even so, though, kind of not putting up too much of a fight. It's going much faster. I don't know, maybe they were purposely weaker out there, who knows, but so far they die really quick. They really did. Alright. They're soon there. Get over here. Oh, these archers stand no chance. They're like the others. So bye-bye. Why would you attack me with your fists? What? Maybe they've just lost all forms of rationality. Who knows? All they get are the dumb.
You defile the sanctity of this
I remember
chapel.
this. This is exactly the chapel.
The holy light shall burn you.
This is where Whitemane got killed. In fact. Oh god, here we go. Finally a test of my power! Jeez. They're sending a whole army. Yeah, they're sending everyone. Get over here, you bastards! Yeah. Follow me to your graves. Damage. High damage. Sustained damage. Take them all out! We're living now, sorry if it's fun. Almost killed one. And there we go. One down. More soon to follow. Put them all in one little beautiful circle here. See what's out there. Charm on. We almost had that thing that's going to give us tons of health, which we really need right now. Thank you very much. Down he goes. That was a lot of them we just killed. Jeez. Oh, shut up. No fireballs for you. That reminds me, the Silver Hands have mages in its group, or are they all paladins? I forget. That's another thing about the Scarlet Crusade, though I do like their armor. They are very, there's some paladins, but most of them are not the traditional paladins who believed in justice and whatnot. They're the bad guys. I like his sword. I want his sword. Hello.
The power of the light, I will banish you, Scourge!
Good luck with that one, buddy. So this guy is High Commander. Basically High Lord, from my understanding. Unlike Tyrion, you know, who had the title High Lord. So that's cool, I guess. Oh, he's trying to heal himself, are you? Can I asphyxiate him? Yes, I can. Perfect. I've learned to use that quite a bit in PvP. Very useful. It's actually a stun. I didn't realize that until I started using it. Oh, just a stun. I thought he took me out. Like some kind of cinematic thing. You should probably be healing yourself more, friend. Look at your health and look at your mana. You can afford some fucking flashes of light.
Has forsaken me?
Oh god. Down he goes.
Well met.
Our path is clear now, Death Lord. The time has come for us to offer Sally Whitemane the opportunity for redemption. In death. Sometimes the line between hero and villain is nothing more than perception. As High Inquisitor, Sally Whitemane saw herself as a champion of humanity in the war against the Scourge. Yet under her leadership, the Scarlet Crusade slew the living along with the undead. Very, very true. Death can bring a silent peace to the soul, but not for Sally Whitemane. Her death is one of regret and unrest. He will offer her the chance to atone for her crimes. The price will be high, but I have little doubt she will pay it. Oh my god, that's a lot of artifact power for this. And a lot of, actually, how much did that give? 1,500. That's an insane amount. That's 1.5k, pretty much, yeah. That's a lot. Alright. Here it goes. Rise, Sally. Now is your chance for redemption. Will you take it?
Rise up, High Inquisitor. Your Death Lord calls you back to this world.
Oh god.
I live? Is the anguish of death over?
We have not come to offer peace, High Inquisitor.
Why then? Why have you done this to me?
Oh boy.
The day of reckoning is at hand. The Burning Legion has come to destroy our world. The Knights of the Ebon Blade have come to offer you a chance at atonement.
Atonement? I doubt that such a thing exists for me.
Join us, and we will find out together.
Great indeed we shall.
That's what I remember. Like, at the end of her life, for some reason, she was very remorseful. So, perhaps she'll actually work well with the Ebon Blade. Perhaps she'll fit right in. Because oddly enough, I remember the dungeon a little bit. As I said, it's been a while. I haven't played that one, I believe, since Wrath. But from my understanding, she did have some very choice things to say at death, if I remember correctly. Seeing what she's probably done to people and whatnot in death as well, probably led to that as well, to some degree, I'm sure. Blintron. I'll take the gift, thank you very much. Explosives and some kind of viral sample. No idea what the hell that is, but okay. Alright, let's turn this in so we can do some research. We already have enough to do the research. Let's actually do the research first. How about that? Where are you? You? Yeah, it's her. Let's continue researching my artifacts. Star Wars order. Apparently I can do multiple. I don't know what this will do. Hang on, let me look. 2 days it's going to take. And we can do 2 of them, apparently. And it will it'll increase artifact power or something, I heard. Like how much we gain. There we go. Heading the boats. Excellent, I'll get back to you with the results as soon as I can. Alright. I have heard that the battle of the Scarlet Monastery was a success, thanks to you. Initiate Whitemane has already begun her training as a Death Knight. She shows much promise, and I have no doubt she will make a formidable horseman.
We must forge our own destiny.
What did we just get? Honored with... Oh, my guild, right.